Hey guys, it's Kyle from InvestiShare here. We're going to go over really quickly what I see in the market, what potential trade we could take to get some gains, and I'm going to show you really quickly a sneak peek of one of my strategies I like to use for scalping. All right, I'll see you on the inside. All right, so yesterday, or the last video, we were talking about a rising wedge formation. And before we saw it break out from here and it hit our first take profit and then started to bounce off of the VPVR, interest point. But now it looks like it has extended to be a little further. It has the same exact technical targets, but now we have more support to worry about along the way down if we're going to be entering a short position. There is a lot of long liquidity around 19,500, and I expect market makers are going to want to go down and scoop up that liquidity. So I could see this breaking to the downside very soon. We could pretty much probably see it within the next 7 hours maximum. Let's see. Yeah, 7 hours maximum. You can expect for this to stay within this formation, but I don't think it's going to stay that long. But the volume's kind of low right now, but once it starts to pick up, either direction we go, I can see this breaking to the downside and we creating a large reverse head and shoulders formation. Let's a second, Drew, zoom out here for you so you can see what I mean. So if we keep going up, inching up, and we hit this resistance, this downtrending resistance that we formed back around June 14th, we could see Bitcoin come down and most likely hit our first take profit zone again off of this trade and potentially create a reverse head and shoulders. And the technical target for it is pretty up there, around 28,000 roughly, with a lot of resistance along the way up. If we end up breaking this resistance, I will let you know and I'll do a quick video for you guys so you can react to it properly. Let's get this off the screen here. There we go. Anyways, yeah, this is the first take profit zone. We also have support buy zone. So if you're, spot buy zone. So if you're a spot trader and you don't have time to be able to look at your screen constantly while you're using leverage, spot trading is probably best for you. And these are like the great spot zones. So if you're gonna enter a spot, don't enter with everything. Obviously, you want to enter with a small percentage, and then so you can have more liquid funds to allow you to dollar cost average a better average. So this will be the first buy zone. If we end up going down further, then this will be the second buy zone right here, around 18,250, which is roughly around the technical target of the rising wedge formation, but I don't think we'll get there, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, going to the strategy that I was talking to you about. Oh, this is the wrong chart. There we go. So this is a Bollinger Band strategy that I like to use for scalping. There's a couple of rules that you need to follow with it. If you are below the 500 moving average, you want to only be doing shorts. It increases your win rate by almost 10% if you do that. So take this into account. Make sure you have the 500 EMA and listen to that one rule, and your win rate will increase by quite a bit. So have this set to 500. Have your Bollinger Bands inputs set to 50. STD dev, everything else can stay default, but length needs to be set to 50. And then the only other rule that you need to follow when you're going to enter a short is make sure that we're above 60. So we have seller's exhaustion, or buyer's exhaustion, I'm sorry. So now that we have buyer's exhaustion, we're below this, and you need to also wait for a candle to print outside, a full body candle to print outside of the Bollinger Bands. So we got that full body candle right here, and the technical target with this trading strategy is always the Bollinger Band moving average. So right here. Now this doesn't look like much, but from here to the moving average is 3.89%. So even if you're not using leverage, you can get an easy 4% gain. And the only thing you have to look out for is the VPVR support. that you might want to undercut. So sometimes if there's VPVR support that's really strong, you might want to undercut it. So for example, right here is an area of interest at 20,555. If we go back to the other chart, so yeah, it's at 20,575. So this is actually pretty much dead on right now, and this will every hour. This is Bollinger Bands are kind of a lagging indicator, but every hour this is going to inch up closer to the price action. So I would recommend undercutting that support level, maybe by like $100 to make sure you get your position filled before everyone else's. Because when it comes to the order books, if you see a large amount of buy orders, for example, at like 20,500, and you add a limit order there, you're going to be at the end of that queue. So all those orders are going to fill first before yours. So sometimes your order doesn't even fill, even though it touches your price. So just take that into account when you're doing your trades. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. Just when it comes to this strategy, when we're doing a short, you always want to make sure that the price action is below the 500 moving average, that have buyers exhaustion on the RSI, and we have a full body candle print outside of the Bollinger Bands. And once you see a candle print back inside, that's your time to short for this strategy. And then you always close roughly around here, or at least move your stop loss into the profit zone. When it comes to finding your stop loss, you can look for local levels of support and resistance. You can use the average true range indicator, or you can just place it above the recent high from the Bollinger Bands, because it would invalidate the trade anyways. But yeah, that's everything, guys. For that, we do see that the amount of addresses holding 1 Bitcoin or more is still growing at a relatively fast pace, which makes sense because we're at these really low prices. People are going to want to accumulate as much as possible, so that's very bullish. It has grown since the price of 38,000. When Bitcoin was at 38,000, we had 809,000 Bitcoin wallet addresses with more than 1 Bitcoin, and now we're at close to 900,000 Bitcoin wallet addresses holding 1 Bitcoin or more. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything, guys. If you have any questions about this, let me know. We still got to react to the breakout for this particular trade. It's going to work really well in confluence with the Bollinger Band strategy. If you would rather wait when it comes to the Bollinger Band strategy to see the breakout of this formation first, there's nothing wrong with that. Having that extra confirmation is always smart. Yeah, guys, that's everything I got for you. You have yourself an amazing day. If you have any questions about this, just reach out to me on Discord. Thanks, guys.